Hello, 9th formers. Today is the 30th of March, Monday, and we are starting, I don't know how to say, starting a new course or continuing an old one. I would like to start our lesson with a prompt which everybody knows. Look here. To be or not to be. Maybe it's not a problem, maybe it's a saying, maybe it's a quotation, but I think it is very close to our reality. Well, it is black humor, I understand. Now I'll try to be serious, and I would like to say what we are doing today. Today we'll do a lot of tasks, and for all these tasks we have only 25 minutes. First of all, I would like you to open your readers. This is lesson 13. The chapter is called A Plan and a Narrow Escape. You know who we are talking about. This story goes about the adventures of 4 children on Kirin Island. And this chapter is about a plan which Dick had. You remember that Dick was very sportive, and he found out the way how to help his friends. Open page 81. If you have another edition, please find lesson 13. Let's start it. Hopefully you will read pages 81, 82, 83, and you will focus on the words which are marked here. For example, I would like you to tell me what to unbolt is. If we can bolt the door, we can unbolt it as well. Thump, look here, and thump George. Thump. Yeah, that's right. Green. George greened at Dick. Like this. Page 82. Here is the phrase I'm interested in. It's in dismay. When you're negative, when you're in bad emotions, you say in dismay. Like this. Next, I would like you to pay attention to the word drag. Drag away. Page 83. Eagerly. Eagerly. A very nice word. If you do something with great desire, you do it eagerly. Of course, you know the word fetch. Here, they fetch some food from the little room. To fetch means to bring, to go and bring something. Shot off. You do know the word shoot, but now it means they ran away quickly. They rushed off. And next, crept. If you creep, you want to be unnoticed. Creep, crept, crept. I hope that all of you know the 3 forms of irregular verbs. They are really very important. You have read half of this chapter, and you will tell me what kind of a plan Dick worked out. Tell me what he did. Thanks, I've got the answer. It'll be much more intriguing to find out what the children will do at the end of this chapter. Task 2. Of course you know what complex object is. This is a special structure to simplify English sentences. Simplify, this is what English people think about the way to make up sentences. And we sometimes find them very difficult. Now let's recollect the rule. If you want to say what someone wants, believes, thinks, wishes to do, use complex object. For example, I want you to join me. I want you to join me. Look at the sentence attentively. We would like to say what someone wants to do, right? And with the help of this phrase, we make it much more easier. Where is complex object here in the sentence? Of course, it is important to distinguish it. And let's recollect your Ukrainian lessons. You will do the same, but now you'll do it in English. For example, I want. That means that we've got main parts of the sentence. And where is our object? We call it complex object today. You to join. It is complex because it is formed with the help of two words, you, to join. It is even much more important to note that here the infinitive has got its to join. But you know, this particle to is used not in all sentences possible. Sometimes there are words which do not need this particle to. They are our sensors. Hear, feel, smell, and some more. And besides, you know, two special words like let and make, which don't need any particle to with the infinitive. But when they're used in the passive form, for example, we were allowed to do something, or we were made to do something, the particle will be used automatically. The rules are sometimes very complicated, but if you use them into practice, if you try to apply them, they won't seem so dangerous and scary. That's why let us do some exercise, and you will have opened your activity copybook. Here it is, our activity copybook. You have found page 95, exercise 7, and now we'll try to complete the sentences speaking about yourself. Tell me, what you used to do when you were younger, when you were just a little boy, girl? Make up your own sentences. After you have done exercise 7, do exercise 8. It'll be much more better if you write the sentences. I'm saying more and better because I want you to work with me. Вчера я видел по телевизору, как Павел соревновался на Олимпийских играх и победил. What did you watch yesterday? Yesterday, I saw Павел соревноваться. What's the English for соревноваться? Compete. Yeah, compete. Compete at the Olympic Games and win. Where is complex object in this very sentence? It's Pavel compete, Pavel win. It is complex because it includes several words. Now, I'm sure you can translate sentences. You can use any Google translator. You can use any other suppliers available. Please do it. But write the sentences. Don't be lazy. You will show me your work through our messengers, and I will make sure that everything is all right. Now, let's go further, because we'll continue translating. I'm sure that in future you'll become perfect specialists, interpreters, translators, no matter. Let's do another exercise, but now you will open your book. Please open page 316, exercise 34. What kind of sentences have you made? Разрешите представиться, меня зовут Лена Иванова, я живу в Украине. Украина – это моя родина. Киев – мой родной город. You see that we have got different sentences here. Here are some sentences about Russia and Moscow, but Ukraine is our native country. You're living here in Khmelnytsky. Can you do me a favor and translate the sentences using our material words which are close to us? Kiev, Khmelnytsky, Ukraine, motherland, native city. You were to write the sentences. If you have forgotten it, do it now. Next time, we shall see how you cope with this exercise. Our next task is another story about Peter Pan and Wendy. I hope you remember these fancy characters and you know how they met first. First, Wendy was taken aback when she saw a stranger sitting on the floor just in your room. And how would you react if you saw a stranger? Of course, your reaction would be absolutely unexplainable. Now let's do some exercises. Again, get back to your activity copybook. This is exercise 5. Here you can see the dialogue between Wendy and Peter, but the thing is, you should transfer the sentences into indirect speech. How can you do it? Let me show you this way. Wendy, why are you crying? What's your name? Answer. Wendy asked what the boy was doing, why he was crying, what his name was. Peter answered what his name was. Don't forget there is a rule to follow. It is sequence of tenses. If you start the sentence in the past, you should use other past forms, right? If we have started speaking about the content of this story, then let's get back into details. Now you will open your book again and you will find page 340. Actually, it's very difficult to imagine what you would rather do in the situation like this, but you will try. For example, tell me what you would do if you actually saw a stranger in your room. Max, of course, you would call the police. Second, tell me what you would do if you met such a character, such a stranger boy. Naturally, Alina, you would give him a kiss. Tell me, Polina, what kind of questions you would rather ask this stranger boy? No questions? No, are you serious? I would rather ask him several questions. For example, if he has a girlfriend, or maybe a close friend. Zhenya, tell me what you would feel if that boy told you the truth about his family, his life. Of course, you would share your experience with him, and so on and so forth. Number 5, Sasha, it's for you. If you would try to help him, you're such a kind girl. If you would want to be a little girl or a little boy and have fun, like flying, like living in Neverland. 7, if you would believe cunning Peter when he said how much he needed Wendy's help. Need any help from me? Sophia, if you would like to learn to fly, if you could. We already spoken about it. And I saw you flying. Yeah, I did. Where you would like to fly? I'm learning to fly. If you would go away with Peter? No, I wouldn't. I love my family. It's good that it's a fairy tale, and the main idea of this story lies here. It is how dear your family means to you, how you love your relatives, how you're close to them, if you're friendly, if you can share your friendliness with all people who surround you. It really matters. We have already spoken about lots of things, about your motherland, about your country, about friends which you go to school with. We have spoken about your priorities, likings and dislikings, and of course we have covered these exercises. Look, this is exercise, just want to find it, exercise 5. You were to make your individual stories, and the task was really tough. You were to speak on these topics for some time, for a minute and a half, but can you make this time longer? For example, Alina, are you ready to speak about hobbies and pastimes for 2 minutes non-stop? Victoria, can you please mention the most important events in your life? This distance may cover 3 minutes. Ira, will you please speak about sport in your life and show your own record? Speaking for 4 minutes. Can you all, Nazar, can you all speak about likes and dislikes in literature, other spheres of life, including, I don't know, art, choreography, I don't know, sculpture, whatever you like? I'm sure you can. You are my champions. Now we're going further, and probably it's the last part of the lesson. It's the poem I would like you to look through. It is called Warning. Warning, предупреждение. This poem, no, I better keep silent. You will read the lines and you will tell me what you are warned about. No, don't be scared. You're not warned about any cataclysm or catastrophe. It's just English we're doing. You are warned about specific types of pronunciation in English. Yeah, you got me right. Now, can you read it? Listening to you. When it's English that we speak, why is steak not rhymed with week? And couldn't you please tell me how cow and now can rhyme with bow? I simply can't imagine why high and I sound like by. We have food and blood and wood, and yet we rhyme should with good. Bravo, bravo, you're reading fantastically. Yes, I'm all ears. And one more explanation. You see, the difference between words lies in the history of language. English is a combination, it's a mixture of different languages, and it's a long story. We won't speak about it now. But the poem stresses one fact for sure. There are some words which follow rules of other languages. French, some Scandinavian languages, German, and even some Spanish languages. That's why you're warned about specific types of pronunciation which come from these languages. You will never be mistaken. And even if yes, we'll find someone who will correct us, right? Well, friends, today our lesson is finishing, and I would like you to mark one thing. You will do some tasks. Remember, I will see them, you will be marked, you will be assessed. But we've got one difficulty, we've got one little problem. I would like to show you the book, which you will find on the internet. Watch me, please. Yeah. Here. You will find this book. This is Afanassieva Mikhaeva, student's book, level 8. And you will do some tasks. Well, in this book, it's a new one, a new edition. It is on the internet. You will easily find access to it. But first of all, let us see what you will do. You will finish reading chapter 13. You will do our usual task. This is task number 1. Say which of the sentences are true and false. And you will tell me exactly what explains what was and whether it was productive or not. Secondly, you will write exercise 34 and your version. You will read the poem Warning 2 or maybe 3 times. You will speak on these topics, and don't you be scared. First, it may be quite difficult, but then you will show better results. And you will do one more exercise. This is exercise 33, Midas. You know, it's an old legend about a king which once lived. And doing this task, you will open the brackets and use the right grammar form. What about your new book, book 8? I'm emphasizing it. You will start a new topic, unit 1. It is called Choosing a Career. You're finishing the 9th form this year. That's why this topic is urgent for you, because you are choosing your own way in your life. You are choosing your future profession. That's why. You will do exercise 4. Here, mind, you've got some pictures. You should find some phrases standing for these pictures. Secondly, you will make a list of professions. The more the better, they say. And exercise 8, page 5 will be rather helpful. Exercise 8, page 5, excuse my slips. Exercise number 9, page 6. Here, you should make a right choice. Then we'll go further on. I need another story. It is called A Bodyguard. Look, a very responsible job. Exercise 16, page 9. After you have read the story, you will do exercise 17 and you will ask questions which will match these sentences. I know you're very busy with other lessons. That's why I won't give you a lot of tasks to do. And mine, several of these tasks have already been given to you. That's why they won't take a lot of your time. Please stay in contact. Goodbye. See you next time.